Alright, we'll load in.
Okay.
But seriously, guys, let me know
Alright.
your thoughts here. I want to know who you think is going to take Game 5, take the series here. It is all tied up. Don't load. I'm a Gamer says they got to redo. Well, we can still look at the P's and B's here. No big deal.
Nah, I'm just gonna go back to lobby.
Okay.
If it lets me.
Yeah, well, it's not letting me.
It's not letting me leave either. That's fantastic.
This actually might be. This might be the redo. Natomato says sexual tension with the salty comeback. Draco says a bunch of gibberish.
I have to stop the stream in order to stop looking. It won't let me return to the lobby.
Yeah, well, let me either. You could close out a Smite, but that seems like a...
But that would stop the
lot of work.
stream, though.
True.
And right now the stream's at 221 minutes.
Yeah, we're just gonna deal with it.
I'd like to keep it all on just one solid stream rather than, you know...
Yep. Then having the last game be separate, I agree.
I can't.
Yeah, we'll just no, it's fine. We'll we'll watch P's and B's and then we'll go back into it. No big deal.
Exactly. All right. So for sexual tension, we have Huyi and Ganesh ban, and then for In Memory of Wild, we have the Odin and Kakolan ban, and then first pick Artio. Okay, not bad. We did see Artio played by sexual tension, and then Soul and Kronos being brought back into Game 5. Like, ooh. All right, guys, this is for everything. Okay,
all
they're
the marbles,
everything. Thanatos being brought in by Remoraid. All right, we all have seen Remoraid's Thanatos. I'm excited to see this. All right, so. He was kind of playing with the Kern, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel with the Kern. I'll be completely honest. He got messed up against the Kronos.
He did really good one game and got shut down the next, so.
All right.
I'm liking this, though.
Let's see how this goes.
It's yeah,
dude. They insta-locked Kronos and Soul.
Dude, yeah, they were like, okay, they're available. We're gonna run them back. You guys let us have them. No Ganesh for I'm a Gamer though. I definitely gotta say that's a smart move.
Yes, that was a very smart move.
I would have to give him one of the MVP spots for that last game with the 30 total kills and assists. That was pretty clutch. Looks like we're gonna have a Ravana. Could be a solo or a jungle at this point.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So. Trying to get down, or are you getting up, kid? Come on. All right. So Terry gets banned out from sexual tension, and then Thoth and Osiris get banned out from In Memory of Wild.
Shepard's comment in the chat here, I like it. Blue team always wins this series. It's true. Every game has gone to blue team so far. Ooh, the Geb ban, I like it. Sun Wukong. Yep. So it looks like it's going to be a Ravana jungle and Sun Wukong solo.
Sun Wukong
on the side of
jungle as well, though.
Yeah,
and then Zhong Kui with the pickup.
It's possible.
When Zhong Kui was ran last time, it was a really good pickup. So, but they also did that with a with an Odin on their team. which is banned out this game. So, all in all, though, like I do like the Zhonghui into the Soul because Zhonghui can stun Soul when she's trying to disapparate, and actually it won't cancel it, but still be able to do some damage to her. And then Erlong Shen picked up. So Erlong, in my opinion, I feel like he's a really, really strong solo laner. If he can get ahead early on, he just can control that lane with his attack speed and all his 72 transformations and just, dominate. So I like the Erlong Shen pickup.
And the extra damage from his dog just helps him to get that lane cleared so much faster.
Fafnir pickup. Fantastic tank option.
I haven't seen a Fafnir in a while. I like it.
Yeah, put the Coerce onto Kronos and Soul. I'm not going to lie. I'm really liking In Memory of Wild's lineup. I feel like they've got a really strong... Like, if they can just play it the same way they did last time, I think they got a good chance of winning. Even without the Ganesh and the Thanatos. So.
All right.
But in terms of control, let's see here. Erlong's got a stun, Ardio's got a stun, Thanatos stun, everybody on... Yeah, I'm going to go with Sexual Tension. Everybody's got a stun. Soul doesn't have a stun. Sun Wukong has a very tight stun. You have to hit it in order for it.
Kronos has enough stuns for the whole team.
Very true. Okay, fair enough.
Fafnir's got a stun, Sun Wukong's got a stun, and Kronos has 8 stuns.
Oh, man, but I feel like the CC's stronger on Sexual Tension, so I'm going to go with Sexual Tension.
Well, you know what? Just to go against you, Tom, I'm going to go with In Memory Wild.
That's fine.
I believe we are both 3-1 now on our guesses.
I believe so, yeah. We both went with In Memory Wild last game, didn't we?
Yep. Both 3-1 on our guesses. So we this will be this is the deciding factor here.
All right.
I'm gonna give. I'm excited. I'm excited about the Fafnir pick. I like it a lot. I haven't played Fafnir in a while. He's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, the Fafnir pick was a very smart choice because that chorus is just going to help Kronos and Soul just do ridiculous amount of damage, and the attack speed that comes with it. It's going to be...
Yeah, it doesn't matter who he puts it on at that point. You can put it on either one of them, and you're going to be just ramping them up so much.
Yep. So I definitely enjoy In Memory of Wild's comp, but I feel like late game... No, early game because of the Thanatos pick. The Thanatos pick is what's turning me, guys. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna switch up the names real quick. Last time. Sorry, guys.
And yet again, I'm not gonna need to. I'm paused at 1 minute. So, whenever you are there.
I'll pay attention to the timer. Oh god, you're far ahead.
Yeah, I went into both of them a little bit before you. No problem. We got some smack talk going here. And honestly, that...
Alright, I'm at 1.
Fox, that could go... Okay, whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
And Fox, that really goes for both of them. I mean, that's really just going to be the deciding factor in this game. Yes, Sexual Tension needs to get the early lead and hold on to it in order to win. With the Soul and the Kronos definitely being late game gods. But if In Memory of Wild can get the early lead and keep that going throughout the entire game, they're basically ensuring at that point that Sexual Tension isn't going to have a chance of coming back. So it really is just going to decide the whole game as to who can get that early lead and just be able to hold on to it. Interested to see if Sexual Tension is going to try another wily start or if they're just going to go with their standard this time. I wouldn't mind them trying some shicey business again.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys, with the controller off thingy. My child is requiring a little bit of attention, so. But I am back into it. I apologize.
Welcome back, Tom. I missed you, buddy.
Yep. Don't lie to me.
I always miss you.
All right. All right. Game 5. Let's do this.
Here we go, guys. Game 5 underway. First damage of the game being taken right now. I'm excited.
Over in the solo lane. Solo lane
Solo
taking
lane,
quite a bit of
lots
damage. Hey, it looks like Thanatos and Jean-Qui are invading the enemy speed buff. But they
like
could
it a
get
lot.
a 4-man.
They might. They're just gonna take
Okay,
the
so
little
they
ones
just
and back off.
Yeah. And then go after the mid. Or elementals.
Yes, Fox, I understand that. I agree with you 100% there. My point with that was just saying that if In Memory of Wild can get the early lead and hold on to it, they're basically just ensuring Sexual Tension won't be able to do anything about it at that point.
So nothing really happening. Everybody's
so
just
yeah, just everybody smart play, staying in position, not making really any big mistakes here.
Yep, nobody trying to get too aggressive and put themselves out of position and get first blooded. So.
Yeah. Everybody's being super cautious.
But hey, I mean, this is game 5. You can't just go in, guns a-blazing. You have to play reserve. This is it,
Yep.
So, there's going to be tons of shit talking after this game. Both teams
Oh,
are
yeah.
going to do it. Discord is going to get lit up. It's all in good fun, so, nobody's going to get, upset about it. But regardless.
Not gonna lie, I'm
And
glad I have the
Fafnir.
Discord chat
Fafnir
muted
almost
so
went
my
down.
phone won't be blowing up.
Oh, dude. It's going to get crazy.
It's gonna be blown up. That is for sure.
Nice death scythe from Thanatos. Just to remind him, hey, don't forget what I've done.
Did it really take you to a Bud Light ad? I don't know if they get revenue from that.
It's an ad for Twitch, I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, they had to pay Twitch in order to put that in there. So, I mean,
Oh, did
Twitch
they?
is getting paid for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Twitch
it's
is
just
getting
like
money
the
for
Super
it for
Bowl.
sure. I don't know if the account is getting money for it.
It's called subliminal messaging.
Right.
Got some pings coming over in the left jungle. Figure out what's going on. Looks like he's just gonna come in there and do a little bit, try and steal the red buff. V-Man ults on top of Kronos. Kronos is just gonna turn around and run away. So
Yeah, I'm not
nothing
sure how I
going
feel
on
about
there.
that all.
I
There
think
wasn't
he was
really much of
expecting
a
little
chance
bit
of getting
more
a kill on it.
I think he was expecting a little bit more coming out of the Thanatos, but Thanatos was already disengaging, so I think there was just a little bit of miscommunication there. So no big deal. They'll get it together.
Yep. At this point, his ult being down is not a huge deal, so he just needs to kind of play passive and farm at this point anyways.
we're going about 5 minutes into the game and still no first blood. So everybody's focusing on their neutral objectives, getting what they can where they can, getting their buffs when they need to get their buffs. And right now it looks like In Memory of Wild is going to take the elementals.
Sexual tension
Over
right
in
there to
Soul
contest,
Lane.
but just not able to secure it.
Yeah. Soul lane, nothing really going on there. We're gonna go back to mid lane. It looks like mid lane's being controlled by that Zhang Kui and
Yep.
RDO. It's pretty good.
Yep.
You know, like
RDO just boxing
right
that
there.
soul out, making the Zhang Kui get some easy farm here. Just kind of driving her back and allowing Zhang Kui to do his thing. Ooh, Thanatos jumps in, getting the gank on Soul, but she's got
Ooh,
the Aegis coming out.
RDO might go down to
RDO,
minions.
so close.
Nope.
Oh, that was a misplay, but RDO got kind of boxed in there and couldn't have anywhere to go.
Yep. Curse coming out on top of Zhang Kui as well. He's going, but he's gonna make it back to his tower. So
Thanatos just can't quite deal enough damage there to get the kill.
and looks like Erlang's gonna take a spell too. Yep. Thanatos coming in and does take the Ravana out as well. So nicely done. Just waiting for being patient.
So that's first blood going to In Memory of Wild, taking the lead, 2 kills to 1 so far, giving themselves about a 600 gold lead so far in the game, and
Yep.
looks like we might have some action over at Gold Fury.
Just barely avoided that. Oh, nope, got stunned. Avoided the Thanatos stun. I'm sorry, the Chrono stun, but got hit by the Fafnir stun.
Yep. Dude, that Fafnir stun is good. I love it.
Ooh. Beads coming out from Thanatos. He did get hit by the Chrono stun, but Chronos wasn't following up on him. It looked like he was trying to make sure that Red did get cleared, but Red was already down by the time that he used his second ability. Erlang just making sure that these elementals go in the way of sexual tension. Sun Wukong's just there, kind of being an annoyance and try and get it. It doesn't
Trying to
get it
steal
with
it.
his spear. So nice try though. He
Close
did get
one.
it earlier with that. So
He did. He has done that at least once or twice. Looks like we got a few wards coming up from the side of In Memory of Wild. Don't see anything on the map for sexual tension yet. They've been slacking a little bit early game. I take that back. I do
they
see
have.
2 wards out on the map for them, but definitely a little bit more ward presence coming from In Memory of Wild so far. In fact, a significantly larger amount of wards being placed by In Memory of Wild so far this game. 11-4 so far in wards placed.
Yeah, well, they definitely see the importance of this game. They know that it's the last one, and they don't want to lose. You know, I
Yep.
mean, who does at this point?
No, I'm at this point. You've come this far. It's do or die.
Yep.
I
don't know if either team-
every tower matters.
Right. I don't know if either team expected this to go to 5, and I'll be completely honest, I don't know why you wouldn't expect it to go for 5. I know every team, or both of these teams, were hoping they could have taken it in 3, but let's be real. That probably wasn't going to happen.
Yep.
Good stun coming out of that RDO to save that Thanatos. I think he might have gotten away without the stun, but it was just a good awareness by the RDO to get in there and stun them to prevent them from getting the last blow on Thanatos.
Yeah, definitely the support
It
one
looks
to
like
get in there and save.
Gold Fury looking to be baited, possibly. So
Yeah, it looks like they're just
but
trying to
sexual
kinda
tension
bait a
sniffs
fight
it
there.
out.
Seeing if they could sneak it for free. If not, you get the fight. But they are going to secure the oracles, it looks like. V-Man trying to contest that, but
Yep, Oracles
Fafnir
do
doing a
go in
good
the way of
job of
Memory
boxing
Wild.
him out.
So it doesn't look like there's any objectives on the map that can be taken other than Gold Fury and Portal Demon. Portal Demon just spawning at 10 minutes, so we're at the 10-minute marker. Gonna go ahead and go over the graphs real quick. Let's see here. So experience difference 1,300, almost 1,400 in Memory of Wild, and then almost 2,000 in gold difference towards in Memory of Wild too. So they're doing a really good job at keeping this early game pressure and lead going on right now. So
Yeah, definitely seen quite a few early Portal Demons so far this series, so I wouldn't be surprised if in the next minute or two somebody tries to aggress that and at least try to bait a fight at it, if not even secure it. Both of these teams have been pretty objective-minded so far this series, doing a good job of trying to not let the other team get anything uncontested. It has happened a few times, but not too often.
yep. So I'm not really sure who this Fox guy is, Foxatone. So, but I'm just ignoring him.
He's smack talking us a little bit here.
Yeah, he's a little arrogant.
No big deal.
Yep, keep in mind, everybody, we aren't professionals, nor do I care what your guys' opinion are. I try to do my best, and that's all I can ask for. So,
Yeah. We are just here to have a good time and host the game for our friends here at Sexual Tension, because it's a little hard to host and play at the same time.
back to the game. So, everybody's just farming up. Everything's looking good. Looks like RDO is just going to be sitting over there 1v1ing this. They're just going at it.
I like it.
I know Chitty Support's always talking about it.
I love RDO so much.
He's always messaging the opposing teams. What do you call them? Support players. And he was like, "Hey, come 1v1 me at 5 minutes by the Gold Fury." It's so funny, dude. He wants it so bad, but everybody on the team's always saying, "No, you're not doing it." So,
so good.
Looks like we got a 2v1 situation going on over in the left lane, but Kernos.
Oh, maybe have a little bit of a gank trying to happen here.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
gonna get
them out.
Yep. And then Oracles are gonna go in the way of Sexual Tension. No big deal.
Sports just gonna go stun. I'm a gamer.
Yep. Well, again, guys, not a whole lot going. Everybody's being pretty cautious, just making sure that they don't make any crazy plays that could cost their team the current shift in things. So, and other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at where we are in the standings. Right now, In Memory of Wild has the lead in terms of tower damage. The solo lane tower damage, actually the solo lane tower for Sexual Tension is almost gone. And then the other towers for Sexual Tension haven't been really touched all that much. And then for In Memory of Wild, the duo lane tower has barely been grazed, I guess you can say. So yeah, right now, In Memory of Wild has the advantage in terms of tower damage. So they're doing really good. Zito's going ahead and doing his thing.
Yeah,
in the chat.
They got that right lane put down pretty low now. At any time they can pretty much go and knock that tower out without having to worry about that too much.
So let's see here. Looks like there's a ton of wards coming by the Gold Fury. Still haven't seen a Gold Fury killed yet, but it's coming. It's coming. It'll be there soon.
Yeah,
as soon as
both teams doing
the next.
Go good.
soon as the next couple deaths happen, it's definitely going to be a Gold Fury call. In terms of wards placed, I haven't really seen too many coming out of Sexual Tension all that much. So I know they're catching up just now, but like as of like 30 seconds ago, there wasn't that much. So
yeah, I was saying just both teams doing a good job of warding up that area and counter warding each other, trying to make it really just difficult to get those free Gold Furies, those free portals, and just doing a good job of making sure that they always have eyes on that area, and if somebody heads in that direction, that they're gonna be able to see it right away and go contest it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sexual Tension has gotten 2 sneak Gold Furies off of In Memory of Wild out of all 5 games. So
looks like In Memory of Wild is gonna start up Gold Fury here.
Yep, and they don't have any eyes on. Sexual Tension has no clue. V-Man literally just ran past it and didn't even try to go check it. And that's where the vision comes into play, guys. So they
there
literally
is
just got that. Well,
there is a
no
sentry
blue
ward on the side of In Memory of Wild there. I do believe that they took out Sexual Tension's ward that they had over there, which is why they didn't have any vision right there.
Yep. Good stuff coming out of Memory Wild. They just need to keep that up in order to get to late game where they need to be in order to do a massive amount of damage. So coming from that Soul and the Kronos.
Yeah, we saw what that Soul and Kronos combo can do late game in the last game, and
yep.
Sexual Tension's definitely gonna be looking to do
and
everything that they can. Yeah, they're gonna be looking to do everything they can to prevent that before that happens, and try and set V-Man up for success here. But it looks like he's gonna get some company over in his lane right now, and looks like a stun coming out.
Beads and Aegis get used.
Kronos is gonna be looking for a stun on him.
Stun soon though. There it is.
He is getting. There it is. Yep, and he goes down.
Ooh,
ooh, Thanatos coming in. Ooh, but the Kronos.
Oh man.
Clutch Kronos ult there.
No, it wasn't even the Kronos ult, dude. It was the shell. The shell coming out of the
shell, and then
saved him.
But his ult.
I mean, his ult was good, but without the shell, he would have done enough damage to kill it. Yep. Metatoy comes in.
But he's gonna go down anyway.
Looks like they're going to be trying to get the Soul next.
Stun going off on Soul. Beads coming out for Soul.
Oh man, Metatoy's going in deep. He wants it. All right.
Aegis coming out for Soul as well. So both relics down for Soul there. And both relics down for Kronos as well as the Kronos.
A good rotation from Sexual Tension coming over and picking off what remained from V-Man's lane. Ooh, good damage coming from Metatoy onto Soul. She's going to get away, though. Maybe she can be picked up by Chitty support? Nope, she gets out.
No, he gets that stun. Oh, that's funny. Just reading the chat over here, just getting a good laugh. I gotta agree with you, Fox. You are not wrong.
Probably one of the 10 players in this game.
All right, looks like we might get some contest at. No, look like they were looking at Portal here, but looks like they're gonna back off of it. Got a
game paused again.
Game pause. Lots of pauses going on today. We want to drag these games out as long as possible. Well, actually, over these 2 days.
Yep. But hey, that's fine. You know, everybody needs to be on the same page. Got to get that game plan. Make sure everybody, you know, is understanding what needs to happen. So I don't mind these pauses. So.
I mean, you're talking. It's game 5 of a. What was this now? Like a 2-month tournament? Maybe even 3 months.
Maybe 3 months. I can't remember exactly when it started, but it's been a while.
Something like that. 2 or 3 months now. No, actually, that had to have been at least because that was before I moved back here. So that would have started about 3 months ago. So coming to the climax of a 3-month series here, you definitely want to make sure that everybody on your team knows what's going on, and if you are not doing what you need to be doing, that you just kind of get everybody a couple minutes to talk about it.
Yeah, it was definitely a good pause though, because sexual tension is just about 5K behind in gold, and in level wise, they're not too bad. Just a couple levels here and there. So, but yeah, just get everybody in the same page, calm those nerves, come back into it, strong. Thanatos, kind of deep. He was just chasing away the soul, so.
A little bit. His ult is up though, so if he gets in trouble, he can just ult and get out of there.
Solo lane, so funny. Both members are literally just going at it. Punch each other in the face.
No, you take this. No, you take this. Have one of these and one of those. Ooh, good stun. Alright, now I've got Katy Perry stuck in my head, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Baby, you're a firework. Now you gotta hear me sing, guys.
Looks like Gold Fury is going to be the focus for both teams. V-Man might be in trouble here. Oh, okay, so.
Looks like they're gonna peel off and just kind of aggress in the middle lane.
V-Man does have full stack, so he could take that fire or that Gold Fury by himself.
Yeah, he's looking pretty solid on his build already.
Yep.
Working on his 4th item now, full stacks on his Devo gauntlets.
Yep. He's just looking to keep up with this Chronos. This Chrono has full stacks on his Warlock Sash, so he's going to be a little bit harder to kill than normal. He's got more HP, and the damage coming out of the Chrono Sash will help out too. So especially, since the stun does damage, it does damage before it stuns and after it stuns, so.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Hate that god.
Mm-hmm. You and me both. It looks like we're getting pretty close in the race to level 20 here. Both V-Man and Evict Exploit at level 19 here. Both.
Yeah, they've been pretty
looking
even
at
all game.
About 4 items. Just kind of.
Neither of them have been really bothered all that much,
No.
Like duo lane literally got left alone the most this game compared to every other game.
We did have a couple ganks. I think about 1 gank on each of them there, but that's about it that we've seen over there.
And as I said that, they're starting to push over right now.
Yep, of course. Caster's curse.
Yeah, right?
That this will never happen. Then 2 seconds later it happens.
Again, this Gold Fury is starting to get looked at. Fafnir's
Looks
gonna
like
go ahead and
they are
jump
gonna
in there and
just
just
try
pull
to
it
bait a
and-
fight.
Yeah. So, but they don't really need to stick around all that much. Sexual Tension did end up getting the vision on it, so everybody's just gonna go back and farm their lane. Looks like some action might go down here in the mid lane. There's quite a bit of members from In Memory of Wild, but they all just turn tail and.
Nope. Right as you say that, they all run away.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh,
okay,
good-
I understand
good
why
damage from Meditoy.
Sung Wukong. Yeah, Sung Wukong started to get back to his lane as quickly as he could because.
Protect this tower.
No, not that. Ooh, Sexual Tension, Gold Fury. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
I didn't even
the
see it.
Erlong Shen was proxy farming solo lane, so Sung Wukong tried to stop that and get over there.
Gotcha.
Good kills coming out of In Memory of Wild. They might get the. Yeah, they will get.
Yep. That Zhonghui is
Zhonghui.
going down.
And the coerce buff coming
Rem
out.
picks up kill on Soul as well.
And they're going to take the middle lane, but V-Man is going to take the duo lane. And they're all going to rush over to where Rem is right now. And he's just
V-Man's
going to
return. Let's see if he's going to be able to return in time.
Yeah,
looks like he will.
He returned as soon as he killed it. But they're going to take that
Rick
duo lane to counteract.
Could have jumped over the wall there to get him, but... Actually, his ult was not up, so he couldn't. Never mind.
So good moves coming out of Memory Wild. They lost the Gold Fury, but they did take the middle tower and the duo lane tower, so good stuff. They have all 3 tier 1 towers down now, so they still have the gold lead. Let's go ahead and go to those graphs. So experience is going, both experience and gold going in way of Memory Wild. 4,600 experience and 3,600 gold towards the Memory Wild. So doing a really good job on the farm and just making sure they get most of the neutral camps. They did. Oh, is that V-Man on the portal? Sure is. But he did get poked off of it by Evict. Soul's gonna come in and poke him even more. They do get his trying to think of the word, Aegis off because of that.
V-Man gets stunned, but
and he
gets out of there.
He did take the portal though, so
yep.
All in all, probably worth.
I like the anti-heal coming out from the side of Memory of Wild here, trying to shut down the Ardio's heal as well as the Erlong Shen's heal and the Thanatos heal. So it's a very smart move from them. Got a couple anti-heal items coming from that side.
Chronosalt coming out, just to get away. Probably a waste, but I think he was just doing it just to make sure that he'd make it out alive, even though it was just Ardio on top of him. Ooh, Erlong Shen with the knockup in the turtle form.
Getting in deep, but he's got his escape, so he
The
doesn't
bear
have to
is
worry too
going
much.
down. Ooh, okay, they pop sprints. Here comes Evict with the nice. Ooh.
Shell coming
Beautiful
out
plays
from,
coming out of Memory of Wild.
from Fafnir. I take that back, Erlong Shen. And Fafnir too, but...
Oh, gold. Or not gold, I'm sorry. Fire Giant has been started. Whew, man, that was... Oh, Metatoid does end up getting Fafnir. So, which will stop in Memory of Wild's progression on the Fire Giant. And
Ooh, a
he just
little bit
runs
of a
right into
misplay there
minions.
from that
Oh,
Erlong Shen,
man.
yep.
Yep. Ran right into the minions. And this is going to cost him.
Oh! He's putting up a fight though, but he's not going to be able to get away from that.
Mid lane's going to go down. So, that was pretty amusing. He would have gotten out, man. If
He would have
just
gotten
didn't
away,
run into
just
those minions.
literally ran to a whole minion wave and said, hey, attack me.
Alright, guys. We're at the Fire Giant dance. It's going to be starting up pretty soon here.
A little bit of counter warding going on from In Memory of Wild there. Just want to make sure that they have vision on it and sexual tension doesn't.
Looks like Evict is over there getting the oracles right now. Gold Fury is coming back up relatively soon. Alright, just came back up. So Evict's taking that out right now. That's gonna go down, and there's really
Doesn't look
not
like
much else.
Doesn't look like they don't have any idea on sexual tension side. They're all distracted with the Fire Giant.
Yeah, but Evict is taking a lot of damage. He's gonna have to go back.
Yes, he is. About half health now.
Yep. He does have.
Looks like
lifesteal
Ardio
buff,
is
so.
DCing. Yep, Ardio just DC'd and Metatoy did as well.
And Metatoy did as well. Yep.
So we're gonna have another pause here, guys. Sorry about that. As right before that happened, I noticed Chitty support just running into a wall for no reason. I'm like, that's a little strange. Your tactics evade me. I'm like, either this is a new meta I don't. This is a new meta I don't know about, or you're DCing. One or the other. The night wouldn't be complete without one more good DC, you know. Gotta have one final, you know, long pause here to round out the evening.
Yep. I'm gonna take this time to go put my daughter to bed, so I'll be right back.
No problem. Alright, guys, do you think that sexual tension has what it takes for the come from behind in this game? Or do you think this is going to go In Memory of Wild? I'm sticking my guns here on In Memory of Wild, staying with it. But I want to hear what you guys think. Light the chat up here. Let me know. Do you think they got it? Yeah. Running into walls. Definitely the best juke. I mean, they'll never see it coming. Fox says no, he doesn't think they can come back from this. What do you want to talk about this 0-1 soul there, Kimmy?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I missed you, buddy. I think sexual tension's definitely got their work cut out for them if they want to be able to make this comeback happen. Oh, good timing, Tom.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yep, they got a lot of work to do. I mean, I guess not too much. They're only down 3K, you know? Almost
down
4,
3K
still.
gold and about almost 6K XP and 6 kills currently.
The biggest level difference, though, is RDO to Fafnir. Which,
True.
if you want a level disparity, you want it in the support.
Very true, very true. The tower difference, though, that does go in the favor of sexual tension currently. So if they can just stay objective-minded, if they stay objective-minded here, they can get the win out despite being behind. And this team fight might go a long way in helping them out here if they can make something happen here.
For sure. Ravana jumping in on top of... man, dude, Evict is just blowing it up on that.
That stun is
Kronos.
just ridiculous. And V-Man's in trouble here. Can he get out? It looks like
so is Metatoy. Metatoy gets out as well. And then Erlong Shen is just up there all by his lonesome. Kind of just
trying to contest this fire giant.
Don't forget about me, guys.
Saying, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle, I'm a turtle.
And Remoraid comes in and gets
I like
double
it.
kill.
But
very nice play, but does go down for it.
Goes down, but that's a 2 for 2 so far.
That's a 2 for 1.
True, true. There was a kill prior to that, but that individual fight, 2 for 1.
That was very nice. Erlong Shen just kind of distracted him, and Remoraid just came in and said,
he just kind of came in and said, basically. Ooh, but Erlong is
Taunt coming out of
trouble.
Erlong. Nope. What?
Nope.
You mean Kronos?
Kronos, yes. Kronos is in trouble
There you go.
with the Erlong. There you go.
V-Man ends up taking out Elric, and right now it is 3 dead on the side of. Okay, so they're coming back up now. So they're probably gonna wait at this portal. Oh man, if I was.
Oh,
Okay,
as
so
they
here
come
comes
through,
cavalry.
yep. There they go.
Yep. Didn't really know how to word it, but I knew what was going on.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
They were kind of waiting for that, but then they came through and they didn't really do much with it.
Yeah, I think they were expecting the other two to come out as well, the Soul and Evict.
But yeah,
it didn't work out. And
they
Kronos,
took the long way around, and the tanks went through to distract.
Yep, and it worked out. So Soul's gonna get out barely. Kronos ults. Evict ends up taking out Metatoy. On this Kronos, man, he's just tearing it up.
Ooh, Thanatos with a great blink kill on that Soul there. And then he goes up into his ult. Let's see what he's going to do with it. Jumps down, doesn't make too much happen. He's going to go down, yep. That blink kill, though, that was pretty baller. And still no Fire Giant.
Yeah,
They've been dancing around it for a while now.
Yeah. Just want to try and get, the max amount of people with it as they can. So, I think fatigue is starting to set in. I think people are just getting real tired. Seeing a couple of sloppy plays from a couple people. Yep. Yeah.
It happens. It's getting late. And they've been playing for round about 5 hours now. So.
Yeah. Fire dance still going on.
Yep. Just same old fire dance.
Yep.
Forget the rain dance. It's all about the fire dance.
Alright, you want some analysis starting with the Artio build. Well, Zito, you're the support expert. Go for it.
A little bit of an interesting build. She's got the team buff when she heals them. But I don't know how I feel about that, because out of her 6 abilities, only one of her abilities heals her team. So I don't know if I agree with that build. It's not the build I would go for. And I definitely wouldn't get the pen boots on her. I understand wanting to be aggressive as a support and be able to do that extra damage. But there's a lot better routes to go. So I typically go for the defense boots that give you the stacks the more damage you take, just to help you get that sustain, because with her passive, you really just need to be able to be in the fray for a long amount of time. So I don't know if I agree with that build in particular. Doesn't seem to be working for her, and that, like I said, the heal build, the heal one, I don't feel like it's going to be utilized enough to warrant getting it as an item on her.
So, excellent feedback. Way to notice that, Fox. So, as we were talking about all that, though, a lot
of kills.
They're about to get a quad.
Oh,
not a quadra. I'm sorry. So Remoraid with the double.
Close
Very
to a
nicely
deicide,
done.
but Soul returns.
Yep. This is definitely going to be a Fire Giant call.
That would be a Fire Giant call every time.
So Zito, it looks like Mystic Nerko, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, buddy. But agrees with your comments as well. So he said basically the same thing you did. So first Fire Giant goes the way of sexual tension. They definitely needed it. They're still down a couple 2k gold. No big deal at this point. Everybody's getting pretty close to their final builds. Jean-Qui's looking to start his final item and probably finish up the Obsidian Shard as well. So, and then Cernos is on his very last crit item. So he's looking to go and finish that right now, which he does. I'm a little surprised. So another
pause coming up. Apologize about not
Yep.
seeing you guys' comments there too. My phone decided it didn't want to get service again, so I had to turn. I'm just gonna leave Wi-Fi on for the rest of this. So my chat disconnected and I didn't realize it.
And
yes, RDO should have some damage power items, but I would go personally with things more along the lines of like Gem of Isolation, where she's going to be able to utilize 4 of her abilities to get a slow off, where she's already got an ability that gets a slow, so then that's going to slow basically twice as much. You have 4 abilities that slow, you have a cripple and a stun at that point as RDO, rather than trying to buff your team by healing them with just 1 ability. So I don't really agree with that build personally. I mean, the cloak is fine. The Watcher's Gift is fine. Typically, I would prefer something like, what is the chess piece that gives the attack speed to your teammates? I typically prefer that over, and then do the extra.
is that Genji's?
Yeah. And then
I think it's Genji's. I don't know.
The chess piece that does the area
Shoguns, there we go.
damage. Shoguns, Kasuri. Yes. And then I typically get the chess piece that does AoE damage. If you want to be aggressive and get that extra damage, you basically just have to be near them at that point to get the damage in. And if you're going to be in there stunning them anyways, you're already close to them. So that's the route I typically go with RDO. So I don't know if I agree with like the pen route on her. I don't think it's really going to be utilized well enough.
I do like the
mystical
Emperor
male
pickup
Shoguns. Yeah, that's fine. If you really want to be able to help your team make up,
It looks like we have Thanatos up in the air right now. He's looking to ult down right on top of Soul. She uses both relics. Erlong Shen comes in, ults as well, gets the taunt off, gets a couple ults off as well from the enemy. Looks like Kronos hits his stun onto RDO. RDO goes down below a quarter health. Is that Thanatos?
Thanatos.
Man, what the hell is he doing?
What was he doing? He just dove into their backline by himself and took a 4v1.
That was really stupid. I understand you have the fire buff, but that was a very bad
misplay
call
there.
So Zonkui just goes down in a hurry, man. Like, wow. Yeah, that was a mistake. They won that team battle too. They had that team fight.
They had it until they just decided to dive the backline, and his team couldn't help him because there was a tower in the way.
Yep, V-Man taken out. V-Man with the double kill. Possibly triple kill. Nope. Okay, so he gets pushed out, and they end up taking the mid. Ooh, don't get hit. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Almost got hit by that.
He was like running away from it. And yes, thank you guys for the help with the item names. It's getting pretty tired, and my brain is not functioning properly, so I'm having a little bit of a difficult time thinking right now.
Report Thana. Feeding, right?
For feeding, yeah.
So good.
Dude, I like the relic dagger coming out from their Fafnir. I think he has gotten relic dagger every game now, which is pretty actually really useful for the support to just be able to spam those. I mean, it's a significant amount of time. And it looks like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Ardia was DCing or not. She was just standing there just taking damage for no reason.
You know, he was just literally just waiting for Zonkui to come and clear the minions. I was like, did my game freeze?
The 1v1 going on over by the fire giant again.
Yeah, no, I really like that Fafnir build for sure. I mean, you got two cloaks, and then an additional damage mitigation for both physical and magical attack speed in there. You've got the Emperor's armor in there to help out with the towers. as well as the, I believe, cooldown reduction on Shogun's Kasuri, and then the Relic Dagger for the cooldowns on your Relic. That's a pretty spectacular build from Fafnir coming out here. I like all of that.
Yeah, he's gonna be hard to kill with all that.
Definitely. And he's got full stacks on that cloak too, which is always helpful. Ooh, the
Thanatos
blink coming
sneaking
up
in
from
behind the
Aldi
cross
Ardio.
and just taking him out. Very nice. So looks like V-Man or somebody's poking. Right. V-Man ults.
Vic goes down. That's early. That's gonna be a good for them.
Remoraid taking out the last Elric. Very nicely done. He's up in the air right now. Let's see where he's going to land.
V-Man takes out I'm a Gamer. 2 left.
Ooh, man, he's hurting. Ooh,
This
okay,
is a
Shell
chance
coming
for
out from
sexual tension
shitty
here.
support.
They need to make something happen. They need to get a tower. They need to get the Fire Giant.
Yep, got the Fire
There's
Giant.
the Fire Giant.
Working on the mid
They
tower.
need to push.
Gonna get
They
the
got
portal
mid tower. They're gonna get that right tower, I feel, and then probably push and get that right Phoenix.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna. They're not leaving without a Phoenix. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't want to be watching that guy. So, got the right tower. Gonna be pushing that right Phoenix as well, but there are 2 members of In Memory of Wild there to try and prevent that.
They're just gonna dive right in, and with Kernanos trying to dodge the Sun Wukong.
Yeah,
Get
but
that
Sun
Phoenix,
Wukong
it goes down.
is hurting him pretty good. Yep.
Sun Wukong was
He's just gonna go
body
into those.
blocking.
Right. Kernos is just gonna heal up off these harpies. Man, that heal is ridiculous now. Oh yeah, he was probably in his heal stance too. I forgot about that. So all of In Memory of Wild is up now, but they are missing 1 Phoenix. Advantage has shifted from In Memory of Wild to Sexual Tension. So they definitely did exactly what they needed to do. So, because they were down, what, 6k gold and like 6k experience?
Yeah, they're definitely brought that back up. They were, I think it was about 3k last time I looked.
All right,
but definitely
and now
had
we have a game paused
pretty
by
decent lid.
In Memory of Wild.
Yeah, looking at the graph right here, Tom, I'm seeing a little over a 5k XP difference was about the max, but now it's pretty even XP wise, and I think about a little over a 4k gold difference at the max, and now a 2.5k gold difference in favor of Sexual Tension. So they are doing a really good job right now of flipping that around. That fight definitely helped them, and then following up with, I believe, 2 towers, a Fire Giant, and a Phoenix. So definitely a good job in the last couple minutes here at Sexual Tension to be able to pull this around.
Yep, for sure. But here's the thing, though. They're at 42 minutes. That Chronos passive, if I remember correctly, maxes out at 40 minutes.
40? Yep.
So, yeah. So Chronos is now maxed out on his passive, and I
Full
think that's the
build,
reason
level
why
20.
Remoraid. Yeah, I think that's why Thanatos has literally been targeting Chronos the last 2 times that I've seen him jump in. So he just went in there and just immediately sunk Chronos. So.
And that stun too,
jungle.
being the primary stun from their team, you know, getting him out of that team fight as the very first kill just allowed them to be able to do what they just did. If they didn't do that immediately in the beginning of that fight, they would not have had the success that they had in that fight.
Oh, for sure. They definitely need to take that Chronos out, because that stun is the radius is huge. Even if you barely touch it, you still get stunned for a ridiculous amount of time.
Through the entire team, and the entire team fight, stun all 5 of them, and then that team is dead. Like, you have to take Chronos out immediately.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Remoraid's view, because I've got a feeling that he's just going to come in and jump right on that Thanatos. So, and honestly, I'd like to see him come and sneak over from the mid Phoenix and kind of like stay out of view and not just behind the rest of his team.
All ultimates are up right now, so as I say that, we have an ultimate used.
The Titan is being aggressed on by minions right now, though. It's at 90%, and it's going down
But
pretty good.
it is going down, but there's nothing that really In Memory of WoW can do about that currently, because they have all 5 members of Sexual Tension aggressing that left lane, which is smart.
Fafnir barely gets out.
Evic does get a kill, he gets his stun off. There goes Thanatos, he's up, he's going to try and take off that Fafnir, he does. Swipes at Dark Aura, who had his Aegis up, so he should have gone after the other 2 there. You went after a player who had Aegis up and was going into Ethereal form. You're not gonna do anything to him when you had 2 other members of their team within your range.
Yep, for sure.
Looks like the Titan's gonna get down to about 60% before they clear those minions out. So Sexual Tension doing a good job of keeping everybody distracted and allowing the minions to kind of do some of their work for them.
Yeah, but that Phoenix over there on the right-hand side is about to come back up. Not too long, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute or so. And the Titan is going to start to regen HP because all 3 Phoenixes are back up again. So
very true.
Not that big of a deal.
Very true. They need to rally, get that Phoenix up as soon as it comes up, rather. And aggress that lane, kind of get that pressure, which it looks like they are trying to kind of head over to that right side and kind of put pressure back over there.
Yep. But right now, Sexual Tension is just warding up the right jungle. They're looking to get this next Fire Giant, which is exactly what they need to do. Alright, Phoenix is back up. Should start to see that Fire Giant start to regain HP and shit.
Fire Giant will be back up here in about 10 seconds.
Did I say Fire Giant?
Everybody,
Titan.
you said Fire Giant. Titan, yep.
Alright, so looks like Fafnir's just going to go in. Take some blows. They're going to start the Portal Demon. It looks like it's probably just going to be a bait. No, they're going to look to finish it.
They're going to try to finish it.
It ends up going Sexual Tension's favor, so they get that.
Yep, they stole it. Nice.
Blink in from RDO.
Ooh, Fafnir might be going down.
Tons of damage coming out of that. Yeah, Thanatos takes out Fafnir. Kronos got pushed back by the Zhang Kui ultimate. He just went in.
Ravana's gonna go
like
down
3
here.
people. Ravana going down to Remoraid.
3 members.
Very nice.
Looks like
So
the
Remoraid
Fire Giant
and
is going to be the
V-Man
call.
are just going to go back. Yep. They'll get that Fire Giant. They also have the Portal Demon. I'm going to switch over to V-Man real quick to see if I can see it. The portal is still up, so they could go back and heal if they need to. It won't be up for very much longer.
If I was Golden use, I would Goldeen use. I would do that. But it looks like they're just gonna opt to. I mean, he does have his ult available, I believe. Yes, he does. So if he needs to use his ultimate to heal, then that shouldn't be too big of an issue for him. Which he's gonna do right there.
He just did that. Yep.
Another Thanatos ult coming, and it looks like they're going to try to push for a win right here.
And this looks like it could be game, guys. 60, 50,
And
45, 30,
tension.
20, 15. Sexual Tension are the ASLT champs.
With a spectacular comeback in Game 5, everybody. That is a Sexual Tension win. GG's
That was a
all
hell
around.
of a comeback.
That was a heck of a game, a heck of a series. Give us just a minute here, guys, and we will get the members of Sexual Tension in here for some post-game interviews. For the finals here, we are bringing the entire team in, not just the top person or 2. So give us a moment here, and we will get everybody in here.
It's gonna get hectic, everybody. All right.
Yes, prepare yourselves.
Hey, V-Man, just go ahead and invite everybody. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no worries. I got you guys. Everybody come through.
Dude, some GGs there. That was a crazy comeback.
Trust us when we say we were frustrated because these games were going on way too long.
Yeah, you and me both. That was 5 hours of video games.
My headset wasn't working half the time.
Yeah, we'll explain everything. Yeah,
Yeah, let's get everybody in here and we can
I think we're all
discuss this.
I think no.
Yeah, just
Oh,
make sure
Alex,
that your
we're
guys'
missing
is
I think we were waiting on one person here.
Yeah, we're missing
Yeah.
our solo. All right, guys, remember
Always
to
waiting on a
talk
solo.
and wait for the other to finish talking before interrupting. There's a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of us in here.
You said everybody talk at the same time?
No, I mean wait. Be patient, man. You'll get your turn to speak. Just it's crazy because this is about to get hectic.
Yes.
before we get started, everybody make sure that your guys' audio is included, please.
Mine is.
I think Alex probably went to kill himself after those games.
Alex,
Yeah.
dude, it's joining.
Who's not joining?
Alex.
That was
Golden.
Oh,
hard
those are
fault.
some sweaty games, boy.
yeah.
Alright, well let's go ahead and get started then. Tom,
That's
you
fine,
wanna get us underway here? We can have him hop in here if he comes.
Yep, sure thing. So first and foremost, congratulations, guys. It's been a long 3 months since we started the pool play first, and then into the bracket play, into the finals. So here's my first question: how did you guys, as a team, prepare for this matchup tonight?
We really didn't.
I don't think we did.
We've been busy with other things.
I saw them all on. You were all playing Battle Royale earlier, and I was like shaking my
Yup.
head. I was like,
It's hard
Oh,
where like outside of these tourney games for all 5 of us to get on to be able to play. It's rare.
It's
maybe
been
only one at a
busy
time a week.
recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We have to
So,
force it really. Like, I just started a second job this week. Eric has his baby. David
Yeah, oh
works
my
crazy
God.
hours.
Rip our lives.
So does Alex now. So it's been tough, honestly, to get any practice in.
You guys don't think that's gonna affect your next tournament run? Do you think?
Oh,
I don't even want to think
No.
about our next tournament run right now.
After this,
Like, after
Yeah.
tonight,
But
man,
this tournament just ended. Now it's time to start getting into the next one. Let's do it.
this one tonight kicked my
this is
ass,
like our
man.
downtime,
Listen.
our break time for like our 2
I'm
weeks.
actually-
Like we'll be talking about stuff, but
I don't want to play.
We're in
over
no
Minecraft.
mood right
I need
now.
to chill. I'll even take farming
I
simulator
was
at this
super
point.
tilted in those games.
Yeah.
Just because my
I'll play
headset
some
wasn't
farming
working.
sim, boy.
Like my
stressful.
Athena game, bro. I was calling shit, and then they're just like, "You're not saying anything," and I'm like, "I'm fucking calling out what I need, what we need, like what I'm doing."
Yeah.
His headset went out, so he had to use like one of those
Like it
shitty
kept
ones
cutting
that
in and out.
come with the Xbox.
is that what one of those many game pauses was about?
Yes.
No, it was
Yes.
the
Well, that and the
majority of
lag.
the reason.
Like, if you saw
Yeah.
how
2 times we
Cleveland
lagged
was
out of
this
the
year.
party and stuff, or
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
those, and then there was several we thought that just you guys were kind of just discussing strategy, but that makes a little bit more
No.
sense now.
All right.
Not
So since we're
really.
talking about strategy, real quick, what was the game plan, guys? Like, was
Uh,
there a certain individual that you guys were trying to focus out, or?
In the
what was
I
last
could
going
say
on?
game-
definitely for game 5 it was Kronos.
and we had to get
Oh,
Kronos
yeah.
off
Yeah.
the map. It was like
Yep,
Kronos
100%.
and Soul, then after that, it's like really low damage late game characters. That really doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But we
Yeah.
had to get those 2 out.
As for our team comp,
yeah.
though, we just kind of went for comfort picks. So, like, Mia Manon brought back the Kern, brought back the Jean Kui, and then we wanted to get that Thanatos off of Elric. And our man Remoraid is, I want
We had RTO because
we gave it to
don't
him.
leave RTO up.
That's who RDO fucking came in clutch.
So speaking of RDO here, and looking at the builds from this last game, some interesting choices in my own opinion on the RDO build, as well as from the other team's Soul. Do you guys feel that the 2 builds played a
I
big
didn't look
factor
at
in
the
you guys
Soul
winning
build.
this game?
I never looked at a damn build.
Soul
this entire-
building-
till right now.
Two defensive robes in that last game. opting for that instead
I see.
of the extra damage. Do
I
you
don't know,
guys
I
feel
feel
that
like
that
if you're
played
gonna
a
play-
factor in the game?
I feel like if you're gonna
She
play
still did
like
a lot of damage.
yeah, she still did a
Yeah.
lot, but I feel like if you're gonna play like a bruisery type mage where you get defensive items, just pick Chong Wei. He's a boss.
Yep,
Shut up.
100%.
He no, I agree. He's a tanky monster of damage.
So another thing that we noticed, guys, at the beginning of your first game, you guys got first blood before the 30-second mark. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but like during game 2 and 3, especially game 2, they actually went and bought wards and they
Yeah,
placed
we
them
noticed.
before the 30-second mark.
Yeah.
You guys definitely got in their head, so it's pretty good. We commented about that, and so it's pretty good.
We weren't
Yeah.
we weren't planning on
It's-
doing it
Did you-
after game 1. It was just the first thing to catch them off guard.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it
no,
definitely
I
worked.
liked that a lot. Like that was something that we have not seen from you guys so far this series, or so far this tournament, I should say. Kind of came out of nowhere in game 1, and then the next like 3 games they were paranoid and putting up wards and kind of
Yeah.
having to
I
walk
also-
back and forth and double check that they weren't getting ganked again.
In general, like in my opinion, like that's all inner ward's way too dang much, man. Like you're
They're a
supposed
really
to be
good
like
warding
a warrior.
team.
You're supposed to be, yeah. Like to me though, but like, cause you know my personal thing with solo laners is you're supposed to be a man. Men play solo. Don't be warding over there. Just play. So,
Hey,
but yeah,
can I give
they did
a-
great job on that?
quick shout out to V-Man to getting an unofficial pentakill.
Oh, thank you.
Was it an
game
unofficial
3.
pentakill?
Yeah.
that
He
game
got
was
the-
good.
he got the
I knew it was
quadra.
the. Oh,
But
that's
the
right.
first-
And it was like
the first kill
That's
was,
right, and then,
was
like-
too far ahead, I believe.
No, he
Well,
got
no,
the
the-
first
the
one.
last
it was
one.
the
The
last
last-
one.
Oh, the last
Oh, no,
one.
the
Yeah,
last
the
one.
last
That's
one was
the
pretty
last
far,
one,
but
That's
That
right. See,
quadra
I
was
took
big
the
for it.
note. All right, I took the note about the
Yeah.
quadra. I forgot about the
Yes,
unofficial.
he
That
did
was
get the
awesome.
official
Good shit.
quadra.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was
That was the other
So
audio
V-Man,
game.
let's go ahead and talk about that quadra. In the first 2 games, V-Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You sucked. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Evic was
I agree.
take.
Especially that
Evic
Scotty
was-
game. That Scotty game
See,
was just
but-
booty.
Yeah,
yeah.
the second game, but with that is like there's so much like deflation because of how much choppiness is going on and the way we had to start over. It kind of killed momentum, and like we all saw how each other started, and I feel like it wasn't the same game. The game that
The
would
blown up pip
transpire
killed
from
us
the
too.
initial game 2
So it's like we
versus
lost
the
lane over
second
there,
game 2 we had to do. It just didn't. It wasn't.
and then
it
we
didn't
went
go
on
well.
another lane.
Yep,
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah, we're not taking away
So,
from the other
but,
team. Yeah, but
Wait, hold on a second. V-Man, I just want to point something out to you. This whole tournament, every time that me and Tom have cast, Tom has done nothing but smack talk you. But I swear he gave you a genuine compliment today.
Hey man.
I was
It's
surprised.
improvements. I'm okay with that. And yeah, I like a little smack talk, you know. There's plenty of people here that do a lot of smack talk. Quick shout out to my boy Evict Exploit sending me a message mid game of a solo kill that he did on me. But we're here. We're standing in the winner's circle. So hi dude.
Oh my
How's it going? Check the
My
but,
thing
but
is,
for real,
like,
some fantastic games today. That was a lot.
It was
fun
a
to
really
watch
good
and
set.
cast.
Yeah, thank you.
it actually ended up being really
That was
good. I didn't
exactly
expect
what
it to
I
go
was
there.
hoping for.
I was,
And,
I was
like-
hoping it'd be a 3-0 so I could go to
I would
bed.
Yeah.
I would like to
Same.
point out that every single one of those 5 games was taken by the blue team.
By order side?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Wow.
Okay.
The blue team won
Yeah.
every single time.
I don't know why.
Order
Mm,
stand
well,
crown.
first pick OP.
That's right.
I guess they just don't
But,
prioritize the RTO though. Like they banned it out in the 4th game, and then they left it open in the 5th game because they lost to it the 3rd game.
Arya did really
Odd.
good.
I won't lie. I was really happy that you guys took the Ganesh because Ganesh in the 4th game ran the table. He went like 1 or 0-1 in like 30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, 130. That was
He
crazy.
did really well. And then he came back with the Fafnir pick, and I thought that the Fafnir pick was going to do really well with the Kronos and the Soul, but you guys did really good at shutting down that Kronos.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
one point I
once
was
we got a
over
good
there,
fight
I was
on
like, I'm
Kronos,
just
we
gonna-
realized it's
I'm
like,
gonna
wow,
blink
we
to
really
the
need to
back.
take this guy out.
Yeah, that Kronos kill earlier on in that fight, I think at about the 20-minute mark of that game, that really led you guys to your comeback. Really set you guys up for the kill on the next 3 people. The
Yeah.
2 towers, the Phoenix, and the Fire Giant that followed it. Like that kill in itself, really, I believe, led to you guys being able to make that comeback in that game.
Definitely. Well, guys, it's been an exciting season. You guys are probably super happy to be done with this.
Shout out to you
They're
guys for
asking
staying
if,
up. and
Yeah.
getting
God,
we're
yeah,
taking-
as admin
Oh.
and as a player, those games were exhausting. I work both my jobs tomorrow, so this shit sucks.
Yep, I gotta be at work in about 8 hours here, so. I
Oh, you got it
understand.
good, my guy. I got 3 hours.
I'll get a solid, 5-6 hours sleep. No big deal.
I'm gonna drink a Pepsi tonight.
But
But-
I don't mind the best of 5. It was just the timing. Like, to be trying to start this at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
was crazy.
starting out at 9 o'clock
Like-
at
Like,
night.
I think once we hit 4th game,
Yeah.
like mid 4th game, we were like writing each other, just saying, "Can we just F6?" And like, like let them F6 and just be done, cause yeah.
So good. Yeah, we
Uh,
saw a couple
but-
sloppy mistakes, and we addressed it in the thing. We're like,
But then we
yeah,
got
everybody's
late.
getting tired. So.
Turn those fights around in the 5th game. At first,
Yeah, but
the
it's
fifth
just
game
they
was
just
like,
didn't
"Oh."
want to deal with Jean Clay, I think. Like, it helps so much.
Yeah, Zonquay.
Oh, hey,
just
I
being
got
so tanky
one
as
more
a mage.
question. I got one more question, and this one is specifically towards Meta. Meta, earlier in the season, I think it was maybe early bracket play, you called out all mid laners. How did you feel about this one?
I think he did pretty
Fucking-
good.
Oh,
Like,
say the truth.
like it depended
Tell
on
the
the
truth.
character.
nah.
Tell
No,
the truth.
Like the
Say, come
first
on,
game,
say
his
you-
Morgan was non-existent. Like the Morgan fucked them. The second game, who did he play? The Thoth was
That was
good.
the thought.
Oh, it was okay.
It
It's
wasn't.
just we
It
got
was just
snowballed.
yeah.
Yeah. Like it was.
He got kind of
it-
shut down, but he had a lot of good kills in that game.
Yeah, and then the Soul was good. I just didn't like the Morgan, honestly. The Morgan,
That's why he's
it was just easy.
him
Which he
taunted
picked it
him,
into
dude.
John Quay, which is the counter
For real.
pick to Morgan. That's the reason I picked it. Like, I picked it because we have a friend that told us, like, yo, this man's been hyping his Morgan. Well, I'm like, well, John Quay shits on the Morgan really hard because she can't get on close and he dots forever. So she can't ever go invisible. So,
No? Yeah.
There was
Well,
that.
good pick.
Hey, if any
she
of
just
the
really can't get away
guys
from him.
are in here for Wild though, they're still gonna get a logo, but my team's gonna take the
Hey.
games on a logo. Since we took first.
Cool.
I think they played really well.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah,
It
no.
was super
I
competitive.
talked
No,
to
for sure.
I talked to my Dark Aura a little bit before we broadcasted the last game, and he's really happy with the way that his team's turned out. So, good game in Memory Wild. You guys did awesome. Super fucking fantastic games, you guys. So, excuse my language, but they seriously were top notch. I was really happy with the way that all this went. So,
I'll be
congrats
honest,
again,
I
guys.
I thought we were going 3-0, but it didn't go that
Well,
way.
every team thinks they're gonna 3-0. Fuck, my
they
team's
played
gonna
too
3-0
good for that
you
today.
guys next tournament, okay?
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
I'm so ready.
We're about to
Sorry,
get
we're
3
We're gonna bring it.
Listen,
By a
for-
one-win
but-
team.
Pandemic. Oh gosh.
But for real, guys, GG to everybody that played tonight. Those were seriously some really fun games to watch, some really fun games to cast and comment on. Both teams brought their A game tonight, and it showed. That last game was spectacular and a real battle, a show of will. Shout out to V-Man and Metatoy for setting everything up. For everybody that doesn't know, they did the brunt of the work for setting up this
David.
tournament.
and
And
David.
For sure. For
Listen.
sure.
Oh,
So
let's do it
thank you
announce
guys
it
for
now.
setting
Me and
everything up,
Golding
for having us
will
here.
be the new admins of the group, so now we are official admin team.
You gotta figure out
I'm
something to do then.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm gonna
We
monitor
gotta have-
the trolls. Boom.
Yeah, you need to monitor this chat because I don't look at the Discord and people
Yeah,
go
dude.
off in the Discord.
Dude,
Like,
the
Oh, yeah.
Like
Discord
B-Man
is
goes off in
ridiculous.
I don't
I heard
have
D-Man
time to
goes
look at
I like
everybody
having
being
fun. I like having
retarded.
fun in Discord.
I had to
Yeah.
I had to mute the Discord because it was just getting out of hand.
Smart move. I have it muted as well.
But seriously though, some really good games tonight. Really good tournament. Serious, thank you guys for setting everything up, for having us here to,
just
to cast for you guys.
I would just want
Thank
to say
you for
something like
casting.
everybody, whoever watches,
no problem.
and whoever's part of the tournaments and stuff. When it comes to playing, as you notice, things like half the shit that we had to deal with wasn't like top meta stuff. You know what I mean? Like this, where we stand as a skill level, like we don't need to worry about like the meta of the SPL. Like just play like what you're good at, and it'll come out. You know what I mean? So for all
Play
the
John
teams that
Quake.
are probably looking at to play, like just play what you're good at. Don't worry about you needing to have a fucking Camazotz or whatever. So that don't matter here.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, for
I
sure,
agree.
guys. Yep. If you're gonna play somebody that's a good god, but you're not good at, you're not doing yourself any favors.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
just
like-
depends on the set, how the god plays for the set. Like, I think my Raijin pick was bad because I haven't really been playing Raijin that much, so
Yeah, we were kind of shitting on that Raijin pick a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
All right,
just did
guys,
not
I'm gonna
work
go
out
ahead and
for me.
close this out.
Yep, I'm ready to go to bed here. That's for sure.
Lit.
I am
Night
not
folks
looking
and
forward to my
Smite
reality.
on.
Keep smiting
All
on.
right, thanks guys for joining us. This is the Amateur Smite League tournaments. I do know that we have a couple of new guests that were watching the stream tonight. I appreciate you guys showing up. You just look us up on Facebook. All right, guys, just look up Amateur Smite League tournament. All right, you'll find it. Just send a request. If you want to join the Discord, join the Facebook. Ask the admins on the Facebook for the Discord channel. If you got a team, come in, join these tournaments. They're always fun, all right? And yes, gamer, I will add you. Everybody else, have a good night, and thanks for joining.